Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we'll be doing another difficult SAT math question. This is number 26 in Module 2 and practice this one. So this is one of the more difficult questions on the test. So let's hop into it by reading the question. So we're given a pair of equations right here, and we're told that A and B are constants, and that the graph of this pair of equations gives us a pair of perpendicular lines. So ask which of the following pairs of equations also represents a pair of perpendicular lines out of these answer choices. So an important thing to remember when dealing with perpendicular lines is that the slope of one is the negative reciprocal of the slope of the other. So I'll show you what this means by hopping into this question. So let's deal with the equation that we actually have numbers for first. That's 5x plus 7y is 1. So let's rewrite this in slope-intercept form so we can get the slope easily. So we have 7y equals negative 5x plus 1. Divide everything by 7 to get y by itself. Y is negative 5/7 x plus 1/7. And remember, slope-intercept form is in the form y is equal to mx plus b. So this lines up perfectly with what we've written because we have y by itself. So m corresponds perfectly with negative 5/7. So the slope of the top line is negative 5/7. Now remember, the slope of the bottom line, since they're perpendicular, would be the negative reciprocal of that. So slope of the other line, is negative, the opposite reciprocal of that, so that's positive 7/5. Okay, so so that's the slope of the other line. Now let's rewrite this equation in slope-intercept form and try to see what that slope should be. So we have ax plus by is equal to 1. Same thing that we did last time, by is equal to negative ax plus 1. Y is equal to negative ax over b, plus 1 over b. What we're concerned with right now is the slope, which is this part right here. So we know this has to be equal to 7/5. So we have negative a over b is equal to 7/5, which simplifies to a over b is equal to negative 7/5. Okay, so now that we've made this progress, let's now look at answer choices. So basically, we need to find which pairs of equations also has a pair of perpendicular lines. So I can think of a better strategy than to just start using equations. Since we know what a over b is, we can plug this in for the bottom equation because now we can actually have numbers. And remember, the slope has to be the negative reciprocal of the other. So let's start with a. We have a. So 10x plus 7y equals 1. So we have, just write it out. So 7y is equal to negative 10x plus 1. Y is equal to negative 10/7 x plus 1/7. So that's m right there. And we want the opposite reciprocal of that, which is positive 7/10. Slope should be positive 7/10. Okay, so the other line is in the form ax minus 2by equals 1. So we have negative 2by equals negative ax plus 1 divided by negative 2b. Y is equal to ax over 2b. That'd be a minus negative 1 over 2b. This part doesn't really matter. So the slope of this would be ab over 2. So we have ab over 2, which is 1/2. Let's keep this neater. 1/2 times negative 7/5, which is negative 7/10. That's not 7/10, so this is wrong. So we know it's not A. Let's try B. Let's try B. I'm going to erase this work to here. Just to keep it neat. So we know it should be 7/10 because the line, the top line is still the same, thankfully for us. So the other line slope just has to be 7/10. So now let's try that. This is B. So we have ax plus 2by equals 1. 2by equals 1. So we have 2by equals negative ax plus 1. I think this is looking good because the only problem with the other one was that it was negative, and this doesn't have that negative. So y equals negative ax over 2b plus 1 over 2b. So the slope is this portion right here. So we have m is equal to negative 1/2 times a over b, or negative 1/2 times negative 7 over 5, which is equal to 7 over 10, which is what we said it should be. So as such, I'm going to go with B. Now on a test, if we had time, I would check C and D. They won't work. So I think B is our best bet right now. And especially on the test, I would only check if we had time at the end. So we'll go with B, and I hope this made sense, and thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.